Alright, so I'll show you a funny thing. Ideally, so I just did, a top speed run, and then it throws off, and if you still keep it pinned, it throws off that warning that essentially asks you to, keep your speed in check. And if you still do not listen to it, ideally it should, after some time it should demote you to the combat mode, and that hasn't happened. Right now the battery is at 35%, so at 30 or 29 it will do that. But right now I'm still in the ballistic mode, and the performance that I'm getting is not even what you get in the combat mode. I'll show it to you. So in combat, the top speed is 130. See, this is the warning. Okay, and this is when I stopped the bike. Okay, and I stopped the bike for over a minute, right? So it did give battery that window to cool down a bit. Okay, otherwise it was not even doing 108, 110. It was doing less than 105. Okay, see, so my point is, I don't mind the drop in performance, which is obvious for electric vehicles, at least at this stage. Okay, I'm sure when the batteries they get more advanced, we'll get a more consistent performance. This issue would still be there with EVs, but it would be less pronounced. Okay, so I was saying that I do not mind the drop in performance, but if I am getting the performance, I'm not even getting the performance of the combat mode. Okay, the combat mode does 130, a top speed of 130 kilometers per hour, and I'm not getting that. So ideally it should at least get out of ballistic mode. Okay, because even the roll-on acceleration has been compromised. So practically you are in the combat mode, but it's not showing that. Okay, let me do that manually. Combat. Okay, and now in combat it has become further dull. Okay, so perhaps that is the reason it does not want, it did not shift into combat. In that case, that's a good thing. So that basically means, okay, two things. One, when the performance goes down, okay, now it has automatically shifted to combat. And what is the battery percentage right now? Oh man, wish, yeah, 29%. Yeah, so I was saying, so two things. When the performance when the battery heats up, the performance is affected in all the modes. Okay, so the performance is affected in the ballistic mode, in the combat mode, and in the glide mode as well. And the second thing is, you would still get the best performance in ballistic. Okay, so yeah, keep it in ballistic as long as it allows you to. I mean, if you are in a mood to, you know, gun it, or you really want that performance at that point in time. So yeah, keep it in ballistic, have fun safely, and you know, when it will shift down to combat, it will, you can try to keep it in ballistic as long as possible. Okay, right now in combat, at less than 30% battery, it's still giving you 110, not bad. 112. Okay, this is now a decline. 115, 116. Okay, now we are at a flat level road, 114, 115, that's good. I've kept the throttle pinned, so let's see. So yeah guys, the good part is that it does allow you to stay in ballistic for quite long. Okay, and even when the battery overheats, okay, and the performance suffers, you still get the best performance in ballistic mode. So the crux of the matter is, you can ride it the way you want without any worries of overheating. That's your takeaway from this video. And even when it drops down to combat mode, there's still a lot of performance for city as well as for highway use. You're still getting 100, 110 on the speedo, which is more than enough for all cities and highways in India, and I think in most parts of the world. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and do leave a comment, and I shall see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.